Josh Sweat is arguably the most talented pass rusher on the Philadelphia Eagles roster, and it's about time that he proves it. Coming into the 2022 season, I'm really looking forward to Josh Sweat taking that next leap. Now, he's entering the 5th year of his career, and this is the first year of that new 3-year extension that he signed with the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, we brought back guys like Derek Barnett. Brandon Graham is getting healthy. You have Milton Williams on the D line, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, and we just brought in Hassan Reddick, who's a linebacker slash edge rusher that's going to be most definitely used on the defensive line in pass rush situations. But in my humble opinion, I believe that Josh Sweat is arguably the most talented pass rusher on the Philadelphia Eagles. And you think about everything he brings to the table from a length standpoint, from a size standpoint, and from a finesse, just pure explosiveness on the defensive line. I've seen so many moments where Josh Sweat just flies off the line like a bat out of hell. And most of the time, he can't be stopped. Now, he's going to need some help on the other side. He's definitely going to need his defensive tackles to step up and demand those double teams. But Josh Sweat, his swim move is damn near unguardable. And he started to pick up the pace in the second half of the season. I think he ended the season with about 7.5 sacks, which is a career high for him. And every single year in the NFL, he's gotten better, he's gotten faster, he's gotten more comfortable. And it was a career year for him in sacks with 7.5. He had 6 last year in 2020, and he had 4 in 2019. Now, Josh Sweat has normally been used in that rotational role because he had to deal with a knee injury that he suffered early in his football career in high school, and it's always lingered. But you can tell that he's starting to get his legs under him, and it's starting to materialize on the field. And he made the Pro Bowl in 2021. So Josh Sweat is most definitely making those strides in his career, and I think it's about time he starts to get those double-digit sack numbers in 2022. And I really believe he can do it, especially thriving in this Jonathan Gannon-style offense where he's going to be throwing a bunch of different combinations at these quarterbacks. You're going to start to see all these different schemes, all these variations, all these different lineups on the defensive line. And I feel like Josh Sweat can most definitely thrive in this situation. Like I said, I really believe he's our most talented pass rusher. And if he would have never got hurt in high school and in college, I believe Josh Sweat would have easily been a top 15 draft pick the year he was drafted. But overall, my expectations are high for Josh Sweat, and yours should be as well. He's starting to make that money now, and it's about time the Eagles start getting a return on their investment. And again, we see on the field the flashes of brilliance. You see his burst off the defensive line, off the edge. You see how violent he is with his hands and how when he gets hands and feet on the quarterback, they can't escape. So I really believe Josh Sweat should be considered to be a top edge rusher in this NFL, but he has to prove it. And that's the bottom line. Once he proves it, once he scratches double digits in sacks, then I'll start to believe that he is a perennial Pro Bowler. If Josh Sweat can perennially get those double-digit sack seasons back-to-back, 10-plus sack seasons back-to-back, like Hassan Reddick did with the Cardinals and with the Carolina Panthers, then we'll start to look at Josh Sweat in that elite status as an edge rusher, but he has to prove it at the end of the day. We can't keep banking off potential. And I have a lot of faith in Josh Sweat. He's one of my favorite Eagles right now, just because of the way he approaches the game, his stoic mentality, and I love his celebration when he just, you know what I mean? So, Josh Sweat, man, I'm really, really looking forward to this season you got coming up. I want you guys to comment below. How do you guys feel about Josh Sweat? What are your expectations for him as an edge rusher? How many sacks do you guys anticipate from him? How many tackles for losses do you guys anticipate? Because he knows how to get back there and run defense as well. So what are your expectations? Comment below, and I'll leave it at that. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.